Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I am Magda. Today we are going to show you how to prepare a delicious Ponche De Frutas. It's a drink that I love, especially for these days they are so cold. It is a drink that I used to prepare when living with my parents on December for Christmas, when all the family got together and we enjoy a hot ponche. For this recipe, we are going to need 1 cup of hibiscus, 1 cup of raisins, 1 cup of prunes, 8 guavas, 500 grams of tejocotes, 3 golden delicious apples, 1 cup of walnuts, 2 cinnamon sticks, 500 grams of sugar cane, 4 tamarind pods, about 100 grams, 2 to 3 brown sugar cones, and 4 liters of water. We are going to prepare our ingredients. We are going to peel the sugar cane and our apples. I will start peeling the sugar cane. I like this type of sugar cane because it's very easy to peel. I can even do it with my mouth, with my teeth, but I better not. I will be cutting the sugar cane in sections and I will be removing the hard part of the sugar cane called the node. This is the part that is between each growths. Be careful not to hurt yourself. I love sugar cane, especially this one is really soft when you chew it. My dad used to have to plant sugar canes, different types. Some types are kind of hard to peel, sometimes peel and eat them, and sometimes other ones are really soft. This kind that I'm using right now is really soft. It's really soft to peel and it's really soft to chew. Well, we are done with the sugar cane. Now we want to start with the apples. For this recipe, I chose golden delicious apples. I like these apples because they are sweet and crisp. I'm going to peel the apples and I'm going to slice them and I want to cut them in smaller pieces. Okay, we are done peeling our apples. Now we are going to remove the core, the center or the heart, whatever you call it. And I am going to use this apple slicer. It's a gift for one of my children's and really it makes my job a lot easier. Look at that. They come all sliced, really pretty. After coring them and slice them, we are going to cut them in smaller pieces so they are easy to eat. Now we are going to work on our guavas. We are going to remove both ends and cut them all in fourths. I like to cut them in fourths because if you cut them any smaller, they will fall apart. I leave the seeds and the guavas. This step is optional, You can remove it if you like it. These guavas has a really good smell. They are so wonderful. I remember in my parents' house, they always have a few guavas trees, and it was exciting to go and pick some fresh. Our next step is gonna be peel the tamarindo. We're just gonna squeeze it and break the peel and remove it together with the veins. I call it veins. I don't know if they are really veins, but those like threads or something. And you remove them all. Now that all our ingredients are prepared, we will start making our ponche. In our large pot, the first step is to add our 4 liters of water. Now we are going to add some flavor to our water. We will start with our cinnamon. I am using 2 sticks. Bring this water to a boil with high heat. While we are bringing our water to a boil, we are going to work on our hibiscus and tamarind. I am making it in a separate pot because we want to use just the juice. We don't want the flowers or seeds in our ponche. In a medium pot, bring 4 cups of water to a boil. The water is ready. Now, carefully add the hibiscus and tamarind. The hibiscus is going to add a really beautiful color to our ponche. It turns red, the water. Now it's time for our tamarind to be added. We cover, turn it off, and let it stand for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, the water of our large pot is boiling. We are going to add the tejocotes. Be careful because the water is really hot. Now we will lower the temperature to low and we will cover and we will simmer for 5 minutes. Well, it has been 5 minutes since when we put the tejocotes. We are going to remove it from the pot and let them cool down so that we can peel them and remove the seeds. Time to add our sugar cane. Be always careful not to burn yourself. Don't drop it. Gently lower into the water. Now we add 2 cones of brown sugar. We cover and let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, the tejocotes are cool. We are going to remove the peel and the seeds. What I'm going to do, I want to cut the ends, and with my fingers, I'll remove the peel. It's very easy because they were soaking in hot water. Now that we peeled them all, we are going to remove the seeds. I am using a small knife. You can use any method you prefer. I call them tejocotes. Some people call them manzanitas, like little apples. Now that the tejocotes are ready, we will put them back into the pot of cinnamon. Pour them really careful because the water is so hot. Don't drop it. Just let it slow down. We want to add our guava too. Gently so that you don't get burned. And we are going to add our apple. And we want to add the juice that we had, that we make in a separate pot, our hibiscus and tamarind. We will strain it so that nothing of the seeds or flowers goes into our punch. We just want the juice. I will smash a little bit the tamarind so that it can give up all the pulp so that we don't waste anything. Here is where we are going to stir it and taste to see if we need more sugar. For me, this ponche was not as sweet as I wanted, so I'm going to add another cone of sugar. Each cone is about 6 ounces, so I use in total 3 cones. We are going to cover and let it simmer for 10 minutes to cook the fruit. 10 minutes has passed since when we put the last fruit. Now we are going to add the last ingredients. We are going to add our walnuts. It smells so good. Our raisins. The reason that I add this at the end is because I don't want them to get so smushy. I just want them, kind of soft. Now we want to give it a really good stir. We want to try to combine all the ingredients. And we're going to let it simmer for another 10 additional minutes to mix the flavors and soften the fruit. Make sure to cover it. Well, our ponche is ready. Now we want to cover it and remove it from the heat to prevent continued cooking. It is time to serve some in a mug so that we can try it out. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Let's see. We'll put a little bit of fruit in the mug. Just be really careful because it's really hot. We have some of our juice. And because I love sugar cane, I have to add a couple more. This is how our punch looks when it's done. If you want a little more flavor, you can add some tequila, rum, or brandy, and it tastes wonderful. We are going to let it cool down for a few minutes. It's too hot to try it. We don't want to burn. Now is the time of truth. Let's try it out. Some fruit. Really good. I love it. Now you sip it. And what you do, you grab a piece of sugar cane and chew it and remove all the flavor from it. This is the fun part. We are so thankful that you are here with us making this recipe. We invite you to see our other videos, and if you haven't subscribed yet, we invite you to subscribe and to support our channel by giving us a thumbs up. We wish you the best, be safe, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.